I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had here tonight at the Grand Theater. First up, the Bobcat from the United States of America. Up against them, the Dancer from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks trimmed with white, the Bobcat.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is what boxing's all about. You can smell it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? One punch could change everything in this battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. That counter shot lands. Misses with the straight left. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Wow, it's like two different...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. A swing and a miss with the left hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. So much firepower here. Trying to land that jab. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
She's gone. Jump all over her. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. She's body, head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. Climb. We're going to have to jump all over her, right? We're going to have to mix it up. Body, head.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
It's all offense all the time. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This is the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Which fighter will say no mas? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A perfect counter shot. Things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Gone. Jump all over her. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. She's body, head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. Climb. We're going to have to jump all over her, right? We're going to have to mix it up. Body, head. Just make sure you're doing it smart.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
tell who's stronger and who's faster. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And down goes the Bobcat. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Good idea with that counter, but it doesn't score. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. She got clipped by that counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Trying to land that jab.
Skill for skill.
And they got caught. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got...
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And it appears the onslaught is over. A chance to make history. She's got the opportunity of a lifetime, but has it slipped her by?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What the...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This could be the end. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Jump all over her. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. Body, head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. Time, we're going to have to jump all over her, right? We're going to have to mix it up. Body, head. Just make sure you're doing it smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. She's ready. So now's the time. We're going to have to jump all over her, right? I'm going to now jump all over her, mix it up, body, head, be smart. Go out there and finish her. She's ready to jump all over her. She's ready to go now.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
I'm going to mix it up, body, head, be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. She's ready.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. The straight right just misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Looks like they're out of trouble. What a nightmare scenario! They somehow weathered the storm.
Days now needs to...
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. She catches and counters. Has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Change your angles. Go out there and finish it. Body, head, be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish her. Time, you're going to have to jump all over her, right? You're going to have to mix it up. Body, head, just make sure you're doing it smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish it. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? She got clipped by that counter. That jab misses. She wasn't ready for that counter. Misses with that uppercut. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? And they are going to let her continue. That right hook catching air. So much for defensive abilities. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She scores with that counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Swing and a miss with that hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. They've been beaten so badly this fight, you almost hope that it stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Complete and total domination, and another stoppage win.
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost. Not by a cut, not by a TKO.